Hey guys, good afternoon. This is Clay with Clay's AC and Auto Repair and Clay Motion here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and this is the Clay Way. If this video is helpful, please consider subscribing, clicking the notification, sharing my videos, liking my videos, send me your nice comments, keep the negative ones to yourself. If you want to reach out to me, hit me up on Clay's AC and Auto Repair on the Facebook. I'll try to answer your automotive related needs. So in this situation, I'm working on a 2012 Jeep Liberty, but I know this is going to be the same for the 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe even 13. If you're like me and you took apart your heater core linkage, maybe you had blend air door problems and you're having some trouble with them things working right, your blend air door is working right, we're going to go over some of that for you, and I'm going to show you what I did and the mistakes I made and blah, blah, blah. Okay, first thing I want to point out, these are the upper gears. They are the ones that are going to give you the most trouble. And in the next segment, or in a couple segments further, you're going to notice that there's a little black nipple sticking out from the gear. You are going to set these arms on that black nipple. Okay, so this is the bottom portion of the gears. This controls your hot and cold. Pay particular attention to where mine is set at. When you go to reinstall the actuator, it will be simpler just to move the actuator and put the actuator on instead of worrying about where the gears exactly are. Now, keep special note that there's a bigger notch on this wheel right about here that meshes with that gear right there. So no matter what, you need to make sure that when this turns, maybe we'll go ahead and turn it, that they mesh together. The bottom part is the simpler of the two. The top part is the part that falls apart when you take it apart, and that is up there. Now, I've got mine reassembled, but the biggest problem is going to be the lever up there. And I'm going to pull that out and show you what the situation is. Out of there, there is a little tooth that sticks out from the gear that this needs to be positioned on. You know it's in the right position when that little black tooth comes through there, and I'll show you that. But when you pull that out of there, this part also falls off as well. Okay, so we can get some zoom up there. We zoom in on the gear and we can see a little nipple sticking off at the end of that gear. And when we go to put this on there, and I don't know if I can do it with the camera on there, we want to make sure that that little nipple goes through the little groove right there. The situation is you got to put this on first, and you can't see that once you put that on there. So it's kind of a trial and error situation putting this thing together. So I wanted to point out something to you guys. If you set your linkage arms in the proper position, so you know where that linkage is supposed to be pointed, when you go to put your black gear on, because the white one up at the top can't be on at the same time as the one on the black one, then you know that you got the orientation correct. Okay, this is going to be a bad part of the video because I'm going to have to explain this and I'm not going to be able to show it to you. But the upper gear I had to slide on as I put the gear on the arm, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when I was done. I'm not 100% sure it's right, but everything seems to be in the grooves. And I can't tell if my gear is in the groove up there, but I kind of had to pull out on the black one as I put the white one, the white upper arm. So I had to pull out on this one as I slid the other one underneath there, and I could only do it with one hand, but hopefully that explanation is good enough for you guys to be able to at least put it back together, and when you actually get it together, you'll be like, Eureka, I can't believe it. If you don't, maybe it'll just go back together super easy. Then we're going to go ahead and slide our black cover back on. And we're going to do that really carefully because we don't want the parts of linkage to fall off. So we're going to be very ginger when we do that. And I'm going to use two hands because I don't want to have to reset that again. It's a real pain in the butt. So now we believe that we have our linkage all correct. All our bolts are lining up. So we're going to go ahead and put our screws back in, our cover, and see how she works. So now we've got our plate back on. We're going to go ahead and install our motors. And we may have to they only go on one way. And these are held down by two screws. and one little pin, so you'll know that they're in the right clocked position when you go to assemble them. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and fit on our bottom motor. And if you pay attention to the flat spot in the clocking, so I'll help you with your upper one right there. Got our flat spot pointed at about a 1 o'clock, 12:30 position. And we're gonna run into these wires over here. So we're gonna use one hand to push them out of the way and then the other hand to fit the motor on. And then we're gonna clock it to where it has to be. We'll turn it, making sure that we get our tab right there. Getting over that before you set it down all the way. I'll give it a little bit of push there. Now it's in the spot. Holes should be lined up. Put our screws. Okay, so I wish the video turned out a little bit better than it did, but I do think it's going to help some people. Please don't be mad at me for not showing you every little intricate detail. If you're underneath the car and you're doing this and you watch the video, then do a little bit yourself and then go back over your work. You will be able to figure it out by watching the video and having that little bit of help. Remember, if anybody else can do it, you can do it too. It's just a pain in the butt for you and for me. God bless you guys. Consider subscribing, clicking the notification, sharing my videos, liking my videos, sending me your wonderful comments. If you got a question, hit me up on Clay's AC and Auto Repair. I'll be happy to try to answer your automotive related needs. God bless. Have a great day.